Hello there, Bobo the Big Gunner is back. Quite a hectic week last week, right? The fallout from the recent crypto crash should be positive for Bitcoin. Yes, the fall is drastic, and of course, anxiety. Hundreds of and one question were raised: what is happening? Will the whole crypto currency collapse? I said positive because most people quite don't quite understand cryptocurrency at large. All heard of the cryptos like ICO, DeFi, NFT, metaverse, etc. But few people hardly understand it, except that it's an internet currency, a token. It's a complex terrain, I would say. Even though I'm quite well versed on Bitcoin, I don't have a very good understanding of them all, except the surface intention of each category of coins. But everyone have heard of Bitcoin by now, right? I also noticed that many take the trouble at least try to understand the main coin, Bitcoin. It is quite natural thing to study Bitcoin now. You know, there must be something special about Bitcoin to draw such an attention. If you want to understand something about Bitcoin or about crypto, Bitcoin naturally become the first coin you want to study, you want to understand, you want to know, right? I even have guys who wrote off Bitcoin now making effort to understand it. One commented, even Elon Musk is buying Bitcoin. He's definitely not an ignorant guy. In fact, intelligent or highly intelligent. How come he also believes in Bitcoin? And the amount he bought is significant. The learning magnet is now pretty powerful. All right. Bitcoin indirectly is getting people to learn on its own. Undeniably, you can't fault Bitcoin very much except for the rat poisoned Warren Buffett and greatest fool by Bill Gates and Peter Schiff. I shall not counter those beliefs of these gentlemen. Rather, it is better that to analyze why Bitcoin is a superior innovation. Quick and cheap. Anyone care to rebut? Because it is internet based and no middleman. It must be faster and cheaper, right? Simple as that. Don't trust, verify. First time anyone can trade or transfer funds to anyone or someone you don't even know. You don't have to trust the other party. All right. The ecosystem just verify on your behalf. How the systems verify? Through the mathematics, science, and cryptographic hashing. It's all rule-based protocol where only valid transaction is verified. Invalid transaction is simply discarded and its IP address banned. In other words, every transaction must be honest. Try to cheat, you will automatically be banned. Once accepted as an honest transaction, the final step is proof of work, where miner spend time and effort, in other words, energy and investment, to certify a block on the systematic time schedule, right? One block every 10 minutes plus or minus, 2016 block every 14 days plus or minus, 210,000 block every 4 years plus or minus. Very systematic. Every block that is solved is being broadcast to all the nodes who were then registered into the decentralized blockchain permanently, non-reversible, and transparent for everyone to see. No, so clean the technology, no CEO, no board of directors, no anyone can say let's do it this way or let's do it that way. It's all machine protocol, set rule. All right, no debate, no argument. All right, no two-way about it. Clear, precise, one direction forward. Now that does not mean nobody can change the protocol, right? For 13 years, it has not changed because nobody has come up with a better protocol. Actually, in August 2017, there was a serious improvement done, and that is segregated witness, a software to actually allow more transactions to be included into a block by taking away individual transaction digital signature. In fact, this wasn't even an upgrade because user is not forced to implement. It's voluntarily. If you implement, you transact faster. That's all. You can choose not to implement. The ecosystem still work, except that it will be slower. So, in a sense, that is not software upgrade because it is not mandatory. All right. Someday, somehow, someone might invent a better protocol to improve it. Who knows, huh? But that better protocol must prove itself better through the BIP system, Bitcoin Improvement Protocol. Another beautiful design of Bitcoin is its fully democratic system. Right? Anything can be changed, provided it has the majority vote in the consensus system. The nodes, which is the Bitcoin community, more than 20,000 nodes now, will decide if a new change is beneficial to the ecosystem. All right, the proposed change must go through many discussions, many testing and retesting, and the test report is broadcast to the node community. Okay, for them to vote, decision is simply majority win. All right, So simple, so honest, so democratic. No person, no people involved. Just for information, the recent introduction of Lightning Network is not an upgrade, all right? It's what we call layer 2 off-chain software improvement. In other words, it works on top of Bitcoin, which is a layer 1 system, all right? What it does is pre-verify the transaction in batches, saving the Bitcoin the space and time, and when done, those verified transactions then put into the block for Bitcoin to perform the proof of work. In so doing, a few 100,000 or even million now can be put into one block instead of currently 2,000 to 3,000 transactions on a block on said week. Now, having understood better how Bitcoin truthfully works, can anyone still doubt it? There's no doubt on the quick and cheap, right? Convinced with don't trust verified and honesty system. Convinced with proof of work that certify transaction and registered into the Bitcoin decentralized blockchain permanently. Now, even though you may not understand the technically, all right, the fact that Bitcoin ecosystem have been running for 13 years without a single hiccup, without missing a single transaction, yet still so transparent. You know, it should at least convince you Bitcoin ecosystem is surely one hell of the system that can only be beneficial to against the old traditional man-made corruptible monetary system, right? What more need to be proved and convinced? I really don't know. Now, everyone now understand and agree Bitcoin ecosystem is not controlled by any living soul on earth. And because of this, and its decentralized manner, Bitcoin is therefore cannot be censored, sanctioned, banned, or confiscated by any single soul on earth as well. Isn't this by itself extremely powerful? I will be very much concerned if after explaining all this, people are still not convinced. You know, exception of course are to those who are sitting on top, high above, all right, those with influence and privilege, those with political self-interest, the elites who are so comfortable with their inner circle of convenience that they are so blinded to the progress made on the technology level. Those will be critiqued forever, except for few who is now converted, right, after making attempts to understand Bitcoin more. Hopefully this episode clear your mind or your doubt on Bitcoin. All right. In fact, it could be great if I am able to convert you from a critic to a believer. Why not? Enjoy the episode. See you next time. Bye bye.